I'm really fortunate that I ended up going to the Clippers, man, because like it was a chance for me to have some real OG vets. Yeah. And then it gave me a chance to also develop, and I wasn't like put into a situation where I was like, all right, cool, we drafted you, let's go out. You got to play, put up numbers right now.
Yeah. When you talk about real OG vets, you know, I got to give salute to all our OG, MC, Marcus Camby. Yeah. Talk about the impact that he had on you as a young player coming into the league and being able to, like you say, have somebody like him to learn from.
Yeah, he's still one of my big brothers to this day. Like,
straight up.
Our families go on vacation together in the summertime. And I think that he knows, but I don't think he really knows the impact that he had on my career, you know. He really taught me how to study the game. You know, and I looked at everything he did because Gerd was, when I went to Gerd's camp in the summer, Gerd was like, you getting Marcus Camby, you better watch everything he does. Tote his jockstrap, watch, you know, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of like, all right, cool. So anything MC did, I was doing the exact same thing. But it was some things he was like, yo, you can't do that, you're a rook. You know what I'm saying? So, but like studying guys' moves, you know, what's his tendencies? What's his guard's tendencies? What shots he like? You know, calling out plays was something that he did. I'm like, I'm sitting on the bench because I'm like, damn, like how he know this? What they about to run? You know, and he would be like, yo, floppy action. They go do a pin down on this side for so and so. I'm like, whoa,
that linebacker out
like,
there.
Man, what the hell is he talking about? I have no, how do he, you know? But I would watch him the entire time, and he was peeping like, oh, what the coach calling to the point at the free throw line. What he calling it? But he would memorize their top 5 plays, a couple inbounds plays, and he would alert the team. Yeah. So after that, I just got hooked on it, man. Like we would come in, you know, young boys doing the scout team and stuff. So I'm like, I got to memorize these plays. I know he gonna quiz me today. Yeah. Some days he wouldn't quiz me. Some days before the game, he'd be like, yo, what's this? Like, cool. You know. So I took pride in that as my career developed and as I developed as a player, and it just kind of became like second nature.
Second nature, too.
Yeah.
You talk about how that was when CP first arrived and how that changed, like, kind of like everything for the Clippers moving forward, right there, like the whole belief system and everything, the way that y'all were viewed. Talk about that. Because you had been there, like you say, when you were 19.
Yeah, we was viewed like shitty, obviously. You know what I'm saying? This, like, L.A. is a great city. It's also a Laker city, you know. And we knew that. We know that. Even when we was good, we still knew that.
Straight up.
And that's no disrespect to them, but we were still trying to come out and beat their ass every time.
Every
you know
time.
what I'm saying? But I think me and Blake were very hungry before CP got there, and we was learning, but we was also like trying to put on a show at the same time. But I think once Chris got there, it kind of changed our mentality. Like, nah, we not working hard enough. Yeah. We got to do more because like he expect this from us, and like we can't just keep not making the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? And he really, I think, put a lot of, I wouldn't say pressure, but like he expected more of us. Yeah. To like be better students of the game and to our approach to be a little bit better. And like, you know, people have different views of CP. Like they'd be like, man, he be on you. Like, but like he like really helped us excel quickly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because he was so smart. He expected a lot out of you too. So it's kind of like when he got there, everything just changed.
Expectations went high.
Yeah. So we knew we had to do better.
Let me ask you this. That live dunk that you got on, do they send that shit to you every day? Like,
you're not gonna do that. I'm glad you stopped at the dang. We ain't gotta do that. Everybody know who you talking about. You ain't gotta say his name.
Okay. Do they send that shit to you every day?
Yeah.
I know they just send it to you every day. Like, man, look at this.
Yeah.
Like you see that. You see that live.
I had nothing to do with this.
I didn't know this either, man.
intentions of throwing you under the bus
I didn't know the
this.
question
You out
before I came
living
on the
your
show.
life peacefully chilling or doing whatever you doing. You got nothing to do with this.
That's
not,
like
this
NBA
is
history.
not
They showing that shit on commercials, all sorts of shit.
That shit was crazy. And I think at the time, like,
Time out. You ain't completely guilt-free because you made a little face. You knew what you did when you done what you done.
That was y'all.
That
was y'all boy LO who made the face at me first, and I just was like, yeah, you right. Like that shit was crazy. You know what I mean? Like, and originally, like I tell this story all the time. Like, I dunked the ball, I heard a boom, and I'm like, damn. So I'm looking down, about to check on him, and then CP pushed me, and I just black out after that. Like,
then you walk off.
So time out. What do you like? You got immediately to the locker room and your
was
whole
blowing up.
social media. Like, what was that like to
Yeah.
see the creations that was being created, the things they was like, it was
Man.
getting real creative.
It was crazy. Like, they throwing coffins on the shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, damn, like, you like, damn, that was a crazy
They
play. But
making
you also like,
videos
damn, I
and
feel like,
everything.
you know,
Was that like the most you probably been like
Oh,
trending
yeah.
ever on your
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
career?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's
as far as
still not
social
stopping
media?
to this day.
Nah. Some dude got the tattoo of my face. Yeah, it was weird. Like, we did a meet and greet sign thing. He was like, yo, I got the tattoo. And I'm like, what? Show me. I'm like, yo, that's why I wouldn't have done that.
I know they always bring up Lob City. Do you like? Are you really kind of really feeling the impact that y'all had on LA and the Clippers? Because you know, when we was here, it's such a dominant Laker town.
Yeah.
For you to get any looks this
Recognition,
way,
yeah.
it's a good thing.
Yeah, it's. I definitely think we changed culture with the Clippers just like y'all did. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there was times where me and Blake was running down the court doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of like, bet, especially when LO got there. You know, we was like, he was like, y'all don't know shit about that. We was like, yeah, we do. You know what I'm saying? But it was cool to be able to have those experiences, and we would always talk about like, if Laker fans telling us, fuck y'all ain't shit, we doing something good. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
so, because before y'all
They didn't
wasn't
pay
saying that to
attention,
us.
they
so
didn't
it's,
care to say nothing to you.
Exactly. So I think
Yeah.
that we definitely helped change the Clipper culture, like, you know, doing the things that we did. But like, not winning a championship, I thought would like haunt me forever with the Clippers. But honestly, it hasn't, because I know like the shit that
What
we
it
did
take.
was great there.
How does it feel to be called world champion DeAndre
Champ.
Man,
Jordan?
Champ.
Right?
that shit
Like,
just it's the cherry on top.
for the rest of your life,
Man,
they gotta
that's-
call
they
you
can't take
champ.
that shit- Exactly.
so like, how did that feel?
It that shit still sometimes it don't feel real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll go back and like watch the videos and look at the pictures. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
it's like that feeling is crazy, bro. Like, all type of emotions came up for me at that time. Like, and then, you know, I got in Game 5, and like I made a couple impacts on the game,
Yeah.
and like it was cool to be able to have that experience, and like, especially with guys like Jeff Green and Ish Smith and
Ishmael.
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
my
Like,
young
so
fella.
it's guys
Guy
that like
put
have
work
been around the
in.
league and put their
Yeah.
work in, and like guys who like, you know, bounced around the league for a little bit, you know, like Aaron Gordon and KCP and guys who really had to like, Jamal and Michael had to work through injuries and shit. So we had a team of fighters, I feel like. So like, and I'm thinking about, you know, the last 20 seconds of the game. I'm supposed to be thinking about the game and finishing the game, but I'm thinking about all those years of losing early in the playoffs, guys getting hurt.
So you had that flashback your whole career just came in front
and
of you.
then, you know, my brother's like, man, you gonna cry if y'all win that shit? I'm like, hell no. Like, I'm gonna be happy, you know what I'm saying? But like, whatever you say is gonna happen, that's not gonna happen. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, it's just every ounce of emotion
Most
come out
came
at that
out,
time. And it
yeah.
was, I'm glad it did, because I needed to feel that. I wanted to appreciate that, and it helped me appreciate that moment even more, though.
You know, we all watch it year after year after year after year. Like, champions, then they go in the locker room and then they put the goggles and they doing
man,
like, how was that to get that champagne shower?
Man, my hair smelled like champagne and cigar smoke for like 2 weeks, and I really didn't care. I love that shit. I wake up in the morning like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like, like that, because it was like a nostalgic feeling. Like, I know we tore that fucking locker room up. You know what I'm
And
saying?
how was the city like? Right, I'm talking about like not the parade, even that, because I remember seeing AG
Yeah, AG was
saying that
wildin'.
he got out because he couldn't even drive home. He
Yeah.
got out with the clothes, with the jersey shirts
shorts
off.
on.
Like, how was it for you, like leaving the arena that night and going like how was it?
I ain't leave the arena till like 1:30, 2 in the morning.
Just partying.
Yeah. So it was like, I wasn't. I'm like, I'm soaking all of this. I'm not going nowhere.
up.
Like, they gonna have to kick me out of here. You know, like, because it was. I'm like, I need to experience this to the fullest. You know what I'm saying?
How
'Cause,
was
like,
that for your family, bro?
Amazing.
Just have your family there
Amazing.
just to experience that.
I told wifey, I'm like, hey, bedtime may not be a thing tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, they got to come to the game. Like, and we had, you know, my youngest was maybe like, 13 months at the time.
Yeah.
So, you know, we had strict bedtime with him, you know, but I'm like, but my oldest was 7, and I'm like, nah, they
They
coming
gotta
to the
come.
game.
Yeah,
you
it's
know what I
party
mean?
time.
All of this.
It's a family
So I'm
event.
like, I'll never know if, it took 15 years to get there. You never know if you go get there again, So I'm like, I need everybody here. My whole family was there. My wife's family was there. So that shit was just, I needed every experience possible that night.